The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.
This show is proudly sponsored by coinspot.com.au, with the largest range of cryptocurrencies anywhere in the Australian market. With an updated verification process, you can now be verified using only your driver's license or passport within seconds. You can instantly deposit funds and instantly start buying and selling your favorite cryptocurrencies in under 5 minutes. CoinSpot are giving away $10 worth of free Bitcoin for each verified user once they make their first deposit. Just go to coinspot.com.au/BTC123. Get everybody, welcome to the Trader Cobb Crypto Show. Hope you've had a good start to your day. Hey, looking through the markets right now, I want to just sort of touch on a few things. We've not seen a great deal of activity today. It's got to be said, over the last 24 hours or so, there has been very little in the way of movement. We've got Bitcoin up 0.5% on the Bitfinex chart, or 0.73 if I look at CoinSpot. What's it called? Bloody hell. Coinbase, there we go. And look, what I'm seeing out there right now is that we have reversed a lot of these trends. I've just gone through and done my live trading floor and VIP market scan for the day. And look, there are some options out there that I am stalking quite closely as we lead into the close of the last 24-hour candle. On the daily, that is, of course. Now, what I'm seeing here is that with many markets, we have a higher low and a higher high on the 4-hour time frame. So look at this. If I show you Bitcoin now, higher low, higher high. Now, of course, it looks much more positive on Bitfinex, but if I show it to you on Coinbase as well, higher low and higher high. Now, when I say show it to you, some will be watching, some will be listening, but I can just vouch. I can vouch for it that there's a higher high and a higher low on the 4-hour. Now, if I come to Ethereum, we've also got a higher low and a higher high on the 4-hour. Why has it got any relevance? That's the question, really. The reason why it's got relevance is because what we've seen, and the reason it's been a relatively slow trading week this week, is because we did have the beginning of some downtrends starting to come in on that 4-hour time frame, as well as on the daily. But the thing is, as soon as those daily trends started to be bearish, they immediately reversed and have now gone since into 4-hour uptrends. Now, because of this, it requires the patience to be very, very strong for any traders out there. Because we had this shift to a downtrend and straight away shift back to an uptrend, we know that now we need to see some continuation of buying moving through. Now, there might be an opportunity on Ethereum as it pulls back into that cradle zone at the moment. EOS as well has a higher low and now onto a higher high. Stellar Lumen also in a very similar position there. Ripple also in a similar position. Litecoin has a lower high and a higher high, and Bitcoin Cash has a lower low and a higher high also. Binance has been sideways throughout the day. Tron also with a higher low and a higher high. Cardano is also looking still rather bearish. Now, I want to walk you through the pricing of all of these. I just wanted to take you through and explain to you that many of these in the top 10 have in fact shifted from that downtrend to uptrend, and that's why it's been relatively slow. We've got Bitcoin on the Bitfinex chart. I'm going to talk to you the Bitfinex prices. It's up 0.5% right now at $5,626. Ethereum, it's down 1.64%. And as I say, back in on the 4-hour into that uptrend with the first pullback now on the chart as I see it. It will be very interesting what this holds for the day, and if we continue sideways or if we do in fact see a push to the upside. That would be the preference for me. On EOS now, it's at $4.97, so just sitting below that resistance that we've been working around at that round number of $5. It held above for a little while yesterday and has since just tucked underneath. We're sitting 1.87% down right now. Stellar Lumen has had a more or less flat day. There is a bearish candle in the cradle zone on the daily time frame. It's sitting at 10 cents, 0.5, and it's down 0.31%. Ripple currently sitting at 31.7 and down 2.22%, with again a nice little cradle candle right there on that 4-hour time frame. Litecoin with that lower high and higher high. It's actually had a pretty decent fall compared to the rest of the market today in the top 10. It's down 2.18% at $76.59. Bitcoin Cash is at $282, up 0.2%. Binance remains very flat once again throughout this session, down 0.8% at $21.85. Tron is at 2.4 cents, down 1.18%, and Cardano down 1.86%, sitting at 6.8 cents. Now, if I come through and have a quick glimpse at the news, just to see if there's anything there that I think is of any significance, we see Tether once again in the news, talking about it being backed by 74% of actual dollars. Now, of course, this is very interesting. It's come out from CCN, and they're talking about how the sparks Bitcoin price gains. I'm not quite sure where they've got that from, as the news came out recently, and nothing's really happened over the session. I mean, up 0.5%. They're going to say that that's because of Tether. I'm not quite sure about that one. Bitcoin transaction volume shows signs of bull market as quarterly trend reverses. Well, that's nice to know. Anything that's bullish is good, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum mining difficulty predicted to rise by double digits, claims report. Well, that's going to be interesting. Mining difficulty went up by 30 to 50% because of falling hydroelectricity costs leading to the shutdown of machines. So I suppose that depends on where these miners are getting their energy from. 16Z ushers in new fund strategy with 2.75 billion. That's a large amount of money right there. Hope it comes to the space. Okay, funding to see serious challenge by security offerings, so STOs, of course. Bitfinex may issue exchange tokens to cover potential loss of 850 million. That's going to be an interesting story to follow there as well. AMD earnings surpassed target amid talk of cryptocurrency bull market return. Well, let's hope we see that. Interesting here, in the Sydney Morning Herald, the ATO data matching to crack down on cryptocurrency investors. So that's going to be interesting for anyone who got in, I suppose, early days, and they want to come and effectively try and tax you. Discuss the future of blockchain and cryptocurrency. Not much there. Two charged with running shadow banking servers for crypto exchanges. Let me have a look. Is there anything else here? Crypto exchanges lose $1.2 billion to thieves and fraudsters in Q1 of 2019. That is quite a substantial amount of money. So look, there's nothing really that much of a standout in the news right now. The Bitfinex saga continues with the $850 million. Is it lost? Is it found? Is it tokens? It's an ongoing saga, and I will keep you plugged into what's happening. Right now, price seems to be fairly stable. We're up 0.5% on Bitcoin today. You have a fantastic day, and make sure you get across to tradercobb.com and get your education sorted. Bye for now. This show is proudly sponsored by coinspot.com.au, with the largest range of cryptocurrencies anywhere in the Australian market. With an updated verification process, you can now be verified using only your driver's license or passport within seconds. You can instantly deposit funds and instantly start buying and selling your favorite cryptocurrencies in under 5 minutes. CoinSpot are giving away $10 worth of free Bitcoin for each verified user once they make their first deposit. Just go to coinspot.com.au/BTC123. Views are of the advertiser, not Trader Cobb or the audio presenter.